Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and today you are watching a Tuesday's toy haul. Of course, it is Tuesday. It is the 14th toy haul of the year for myself. It is week 24 of the 2013 calendar, so not too bad. Again, I don't do one every week. I do one. I guess I'm averaging one every other week. Some weeks I might go 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and then I'll kind of stop for 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. But as you can see here in front of you, this was actually featured in my Injustice Batman review. So there was a little midweek toy haul that I kind of sneaked in there. I mean, it's in the description, but I did sneak it in. That's all I had kind of picked up, and I didn't think I was gonna go out yesterday and grab some items. Yesterday being Monday. And I know I'm not gonna grab anything today. I'm just gonna go directly to work and come back home. So there won't be any other any hauling before the day's over. But yeah, this is the Injustice Batman there, and I did a quick little review if you want to kind of check that out. Next is Planet X Batman there. I like this figure a lot. I actually can't wait to crack it open and display in some funky position if I can, if anything. Or if not, I might cheat and use a action figure stand to put him up or something, doing some funky pose. But yeah, I like if it's a Batman figure that's an alternate Elseworlds type Batman, I'm all for it. If it's just a regular version, I really could care less. There's so many of them out there. But yeah, I can't wait for the Vampire Batman from the Elseworlds storyline, I believe called Gotham by Gaslight or something like that. So I'm looking forward to that one too. Here we have Hawkman, another great figure, and this is the new Savage Hawkman. Unfortunately, the comic book was canceled. I never really read it, even though I own it. But I guess for whatever reason, it just wasn't a very popular book. So, yeah, so that's that, the Hawkman. And a lot of people have said in their reviews, probably the best action figure so far yet for this particular line of DC Comics Unlimited, or even the Batman Unlimited. My man Superman, definitely probably my #1 guy in the DC universe. I like him a lot. Batman's the way that I feel about Superman is the way that a lot of people feel about Batman. Superman, I usually grab whatever's out there. Doesn't matter. So that was that for the superhero people. I just finished these up. This is the KRE-O. Series 1 Transformers Microchangers. I was actually missing number 42 and number 50, and I believe that's Springer and Arachnid, even though it shows them like this, they're not actually in order. I believe that's who I was missing. So I have a complete set of this, so I'm pretty psyched. One thing that's pretty cool, I'm glad that they included the 5th members, even though actually Constructicons there were 6, but I'm glad they included at least 5th members of the teams that have already been out, in terms of Constructicons and Combaticons and the Predacons and the Aerial Bots and stuff. And I believe the Series 2 pack actually has another member for the Protector Box. I think it's Groove, so that's pretty cool. So even though they're 4 packs, for those of you that collect, you know what I'm talking about, it's kind of cool that they've added 5th members. For Hot Wheels fans, I picked up another The Bat. Let me kind of move the camera down there a little bit. I honestly thought I had one put away for some reason, and when I just checked my collection a few days ago, I was like, oh crap, I'm missing one of the Bats. As I again try to keep one of each. And if you haven't seen that review that I did do a review on all 3 different sizes and what they look like and stuff like that. So you can check that out. That's in there somewhere. I won't put a link. You can just kind of find it. So anyway, so that was that. Staying on the Hot Wheels theme here. Picked up this awesome Acura. I myself am actually an Acura owner. Love my Acura. It's a daily driver, whatever. It's nothing cool like this, but I do like Acuras. I'm a big fan of Honda and stuff like that, other than it being a Ford, obviously. But yeah, very nice car. Very glad they did this. So that's cool. Picked up the cool combi here. Actually picked up 2 of them. So I picked up 2 of these cool combis. One thing that I think I've seen in another video, and somebody else mentioned it, the tampos are like pretty crappy. There was a third one that I wanted to grab, but it was worse than this. And then I believe they had like I saw a couple orange ones. Obviously, I have plenty of orange, but I had seen a couple orange ones, and the tampons were pretty bad too. And this was actually picked up last week. I just happened to have it like next to me. This was picked up last week, and even looking at this, the bottom one's in better shape, but the top one looks really crappy too. See that line right there? So I don't know what's going on. So got all three colors so far. So anyway, so that's that. I also picked up the other color for the what is it? What are they called? Evasive. The Evasive S2000. I'm gonna give this to my buddy at work. He actually owns one of these, and his is in gorgeous condition. Different color, obviously, but I've been grabbing all the different color versions of this and just giving them to him since he's an actual S2000 driver. So that's pretty cool. Next we have another Mustang. I just had to pick up another one because I want to crack one open, and I wanted to keep one in the box. This is gorgeous. I can't wait to see more colors come out. I love this car. This is awesome. I picked up another couple of these. These seem to be somewhat hard to come by. So not that, it's not for the money value, but maybe, I can probably give them away. I am coming up upon 2 milestones, which is awesome. I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers pretty damn soon, probably, if not by the end of today, maybe tomorrow, the day after, whatever. And I'm about to hit 1 million views. Probably, more than likely, probably before this month's over. I would think, the way that I've been acquiring views. And again, all thanks to all you folks out there. Thank you so much, as always. Next, we have another one of these, so now I can finally crack one open, so I can add to the open collection. Very nice. I love this color. I think this is actually so much nicer than the white one. So that's that. Here we have, I don't know if I showed you guys one of these last week. I'm going to have to go into the pile and check. But this actually matches the SRT8. So this is one of those before and after, or yesteryear and, modern whatever. So they've been doing a lot of these, which is really cool. So that was a Charger, and last but not least, or semi-last to not least, the Fast and Ferocious. No, it's a Fast and Furious Charger. I was only able to get my hands on one. Definitely would love to grab a few more of these, as I would love to crack open one and save 2 of them at least, so I can have Torettos and O'Connors together at least. So there you go. If you don't know who O'Connor was, that was the orange Supra. And then this is actually last but not least in terms of Hot Wheels, Back to the Future. So I finally was able to, I look as much as I can. Every time I go to the Hot Wheels, I always look in the far left or far right, depending on where they're stationed, to see if there's any entertainment packs. And there's always tons of Rockford Files and Footloose, and what was the other? American Graffiti. But it's like, whatever, who cares? I don't care for those movies. But Back to the Future was cool, very dear to my heart, and I was able to pick up a second one, so I was pretty psyched about that. So far, all I really honestly have is just Scooby-Doo and Back to the Future. For Scooby-Doo, I was able to, I remember back then a few months ago, they must have had 4 or 5 in the shelf. I only picked up 2 because I didn't want to be a hoarder. But I kind of regret I should have really picked up 3. And on this, if there would have been 3, I would have picked up 3. I will say, I will be totally honest, real writers are always cool. They're always very welcome, obviously. But I'm not crazy about this. I just think it looks kind of ugly, actually. I think they're too big for the vehicle. Even when you look at the picture there, they're not... it's not. This was a different era, but obviously this was the late 80s, the early 90s, I believe, or actually maybe just the 80s actually. But they're not. They're obviously not 18-inch rims, and so they're gonna be thin tires. But it looks okay there, and I actually like the Hot Wheels version more because this is just too thick. I don't know. That's just me being a little picky, but I am still very grateful that I was able to get these. So that's pretty cool. So enough on that. And last but not least for the day, I was able to, I hit up, I want to say, I think I went to 4 Marshalls, 2 TJ Maxx's. I went to Toys R Us. I went to 2 different Targets, and I was doing my route that I do on Mondays, my market basket routes. But yeah, I wasn't able to find anything in any store. But I lucked out in the very first store that I walked in, and I probably should have just stopped there. So again, no big deal. I mean, a lot of people, tons of people have these. But you know, like I had said quite a few videos ago, a few months ago. You know, this is a line that I do like. I do enjoy the animation is incredible. The toys are, they're okay. But again, being a completist, I'm glad I was able to finally find this. And he is a cool character at the end of the day, and I was able to find it for $7. So that's always a plus. You know, it's funny. I've been doing videos now for a little over 2 years, and this is actually going to lead into the next segment. And if you're watching all the way until now, obviously you saw the little warning on top there, and I'm only just kind of saying that now because I'm kind of thinking about it as I go. So obviously I'm going back in time or back into the future. I'm not known for Transformers videos, and you guys know I don't do the music and I don't do the cool intros, and I kind of wish I did. I'm just not into that stuff, so I don't know how to do it, and I just don't really care to find out how to do it. So again, for all you loyal viewers that I've had for the last 2 years, and there's quite a few of you that have been commenting since, and you know who you are, and I'm always thanking you guys. I do appreciate it, but again, I'm not known for Transformers. I'm known for Power Rangers more, in terms of views anyway, because there's tons of Transformer guys out there, and that's cool. But I am a big Transformers collector per se. I guess what I wanted to say at the end of the day was, so there's this one viewer. It's a he or she. I have no idea who it is. Rumble, as you can see here. Very, very nice. This I'm really excited to have gotten, even though it's plain as hell, but Repo Labels will take care of that. So going back to this one viewer, he or she, he or she either subscribes to me, and if they don't, I think it's kind of hilarious that they take the time to probably check every day to see what Starscream 1988 has done. This one person is always thumbing down my videos. Now again, I know I don't make the best videos in the world, and that's cool, and maybe you might not agree with my review, because God knows I sometimes don't agree with other reviewers. Have I ever given other reviewers thumbs downs? Absolutely, of course, we all do, right? Even it might be a horrible review. Sometimes they try to be funny, it's just not funny, so it's just like boo, thumbs down, whatever. But this one reviewer is constantly, if I put up 4 videos in a day like I did a couple days ago, this person will just like thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down automatically. But you know what though? All I want to say to you is, whether you're subscribed to me or not, hey, keep it up, because you know what? At the end of the day, you're paying me, and that's great. So to you, Mr. Thumbs Down person, just keep doing your thing. It's all good. Because I just find it funny. If obviously I have a few videos now that are in the 100,000 views. 70 good, 70 likes, maybe 30 dislikes. That's normal. That seems average. Those videos are probably hitting some places in Europe, Asia, whatever, and either A, they don't understand me, or they don't like the fact that I don't use fancy editing. So it is what it is. And now obviously I'm not in that status area yet in terms of reviewers, and I probably never will be, and that's fine. But I was gonna say, I kind of probably know how I feel a little bit now, how like a Shartimus Prime would, or an Optibotimus, or a Mitch Santana, or any of those real guys that have been doing it for since 2007, 8, or 9, or whatever. That they'll have 100 likes and like 20 dislikes or something like that. It happens. It is what it is. But like they've all said in their videos, you're paying me. You have paid me. You have paid me. So it is what it is. So to Mr. Thumbs Down, hey, if it makes you feel better about yourself, keep doing your thing. As always, guys, thank you for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. Rate, subscribe, share, thumbs up or down, and I will see you guys later. Peace.